Welcome back. This is the summary of Chapter 7 of Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, whose chapter is Overcoming Obstacles. By now, we've learned that building wealth requires more than just hard work or knowledge. But even with the right mindset, most people still fail to achieve financial freedom. Why? In this chapter, Kiyosaki explains the 5 main obstacles that prevent people from becoming rich. These aren't external factors like the economy or taxes. These are internal barriers, mental and emotional hurdles that sabotage our success. Obstacle 1: Fear. The most common obstacle people face when trying to get rich is fear, especially the fear of losing money. Kiyosaki is brutally honest here. Everyone has fear. The difference is how you handle it. He emphasizes that even the rich are afraid of making bad investments or losing everything. But what separates them is that they don't let fear stop them. Poor Dad taught Kiyosaki to avoid risks, play it safe, and fear failure. But Rich Dad taught him that losing is part of winning. If you want to build wealth, you have to accept that you will make mistakes. You'll lose money sometimes. You'll have setbacks. But those who fear loss more than they desire success never get started. Kiyosaki urges us to develop emotional intelligence, to recognize fear without being ruled by it. He says, failure inspires winners. Failure defeats losers. If you let the fear of loss paralyze you, you'll never take the action needed to win. Obstacle 2: Cynicism. The second major obstacle is cynicism, the inner voice that questions everything, sees only the risks, and kills ideas before they even start. Kiyosaki explains that after fear, the next thing that stops people is doubt, often fueled by friends, family, the media, or even our own inner critic. You hear things like, "That's too risky. What if the market crashes? Real estate is a bubble. You'll lose everything. You're not smart enough." These doubts can drown out your ambition if you let them. But Kiyosaki says that winners analyze, while losers criticize. The key is to do your own research and make informed decisions, not be swayed by other people's fears. He gives the example of reading financial articles. Some people read to get inspired. Others read and become paralyzed by the negative headlines. Learn to separate facts from opinions and base your decisions on wisdom, not worry. Cynicism is cheap. Courage is costly. But courage builds wealth. Obstacle 3: Laziness. Obstacle number 3 is a sneaky one: laziness. Most people don't think of themselves as lazy. They're busy working 40, 50, even 60 hours a week. But Kiyosaki argues that busyness is often a cover for laziness. He says, busy people are often the laziest. They stay busy as a way to avoid something they don't want to face. For example, they avoid learning how to manage money. They avoid talking about finances with their spouse. They avoid planning for the future. Rich Dad taught that true laziness is neglecting what really matters. And what matters is building wealth and freedom. Kiyosaki shares that one of the best ways to overcome laziness is to develop a strong why. If your purpose is strong enough, if you want to retire young, provide for your family, or escape the rat race, you'll find the energy. A powerful reason defeats passive excuses. So ask yourself, what's your why? What motivates you to become rich? Write it down. Keep it close. Let it fuel you when excuses try to creep in. Obstacle 4: Bad habits. Next is obstacle number 4: bad habits. Kiyosaki says that our financial habits, just like any other habits, shape our future. And unfortunately, most people develop bad money habits early and never unlearn them. One of the worst habits: paying everyone else before yourself. Poor Dad taught Kiyosaki to pay the bills first, then save whatever was left. Rich Dad flipped it. Always pay yourself first. That means setting aside money for investing and saving before paying bills, rent, or expenses. Why? Because when you do that, you create pressure to make more money. You force yourself to think creatively, build side income, or find new opportunities. It's a discipline. Rich people form habits like reading financial news daily, managing their budget, keeping good records, setting income goals, tracking expenses, saving automatically, reinvesting profits. Poor people live by habit too, but usually bad ones. Kiyosaki reminds us, first we form our habits, then our habits form us. If you want to be rich, start building rich habits today. Obstacle 5. Arrogance. The final obstacle is arrogance, thinking you already know enough and don't need to learn. Kiyosaki shares that arrogance is often a mask for ignorance. People pretend to know things to save face, but deep down, they're afraid of looking stupid. This pride keeps them from asking questions, learning new skills, or listening to advice. Rich Dad always told him, "What you don't know is costing you money." The wealthy stay humble. They keep learning. They know there's always more to discover. Whether it's new investment strategies, tax loopholes, or financial technologies, staying open-minded is key. The moment you think you know it all, you close the door to growth. Real wealth comes from inner strength. Kiyosaki concludes that building wealth is 80% psychology, 20% mechanics. You can learn how to invest. You can read about real estate or stocks. But if fear, doubt, laziness, bad habits, or pride control you, you'll stay stuck. That's why overcoming these inner obstacles is more important than memorizing financial formulas. The good news is, all of these obstacles can be overcome. You just have to be willing to face your fears. Shut down cynicism. Stay energized by purpose. Build good financial habits. Stay humble and curious. How to start overcoming obstacles. Kiyosaki doesn't just identify the obstacles, he gives tools to beat them. Here are his tips. Educate yourself constantly. Read books. Attend seminars. Follow experts. Never stop learning. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not those who drag you down. Your environment shapes your mindset. Take small risks. You don't have to go all in on your first investment. Start small and grow. Take action. Don't just plan. Don't just dream. Act, even if you're scared. Use setbacks as fuel. Every loss is a lesson. Every mistake brings growth, if you let it. Let's summarize the 5 big obstacles and how to overcome them. Fear. Accept that you will fail. Learn from it. Don't let fear paralyze you. Cynicism. Don't let doubt, yours or others, kill your ideas. Trust in facts, not fear. Laziness. Define your why. Use purpose to defeat excuses. Bad habits. Pay yourself first. Build habits that create wealth, not drain it. Arrogance. Stay curious. Keep learning. The moment you stop growing, you stop winning. That concludes Chapter 7. If you found this summary helpful, hit that thumbs up button to support the channel. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter. Up next is Chapter 8, Getting Started. Until then, stay bold, stay curious, and never let fear make your financial decisions.